Okay, so unpacking video. What am I unpacking now? I am unpacking, well, why didn't we, I could leave it as a surprise, couldn't I? But then who's going to watch the video? But then who's going to watch the video anyway? It's a Vectrex. Now, I used to own a Vectrex, but like many things I used to own, I don't know what happened to it. It was a long time ago. So this newly acquired off eBay. Exciting. The wonders of eBay. You don't need to worry about all those things that you had in the past, that you lost. You can get it all back again. I've got practically every single game I ever wrote. And then this person has been looking after this Vectrex, and all the other people who've owned it over the years have been looking after this Vectrex for it to find its way eventually to me. They've been keeping it safe for me to replace the one. It could be the one, actually. You don't know. I swear I saw my Acorn Atom once for sale. Well, anyway, let's see what we have. Oh, it's a bit of a big box, so this is more cardboard. That's because I don't have enough of that. And whoa, this is the reason why the box is so big. What do we have here? We have a game. I'll put away that. Get it out again. Very delicately. Actually, there's a better knife I've got. I know where that is. I'm just going to go get that. But you just see in there something Solar Quest on it. Let's try and get this open. And when I've got things out of this big box, then it should be a little less cramped on the screen. Originally $9.95, not bad condition, obviously a bit worn. You'll see what's in there delicately. We have one ROM cartridge, and then look at this, one manual, back in the time when there were manuals, and this is the thing you put over the screen because it's a black and white screen, but the games came with these overlays that you put down on it. And it's not the best. It's a little rough, but it can be difficult to get hold of, as you can imagine. So anyway, I'm putting that carefully back in. So that's good. One Solar Quest. What else have we got? We've got a game here called Clean Sweep, which I think I can tell it's based on Pac-Man. Back in the time when, well, they still do it now. Like, for example, did you know that Candy Crush was actually created by an independent developer that you've never heard of? Hey ho. Clean Sweep was, it says there, Woolworths. Woolworths are now defunct. We went away. Woolworths was a big chain in the UK. It was $7.95, now $3.99. But you know, it's like Vectrex wasn't commercially successful, but you know what? You could get this at Woolworths. I mean, look at that. This looks like fun. And this one has, hopefully, has the cartridge. I see the cartridge in there. Yes, and it's got the screen, the mask for this one as well. Yes. These have been used. You can see where it's been taken in and out, in and out. That's fine. Right, well, that's the second game. And what have we got here? We've got Vectrex Blitz American Football. Oh. Bumper pack here. There was an auction. I don't often go in for auctions. I like to just buy things if they have a bite now. But this was an auction. I won the auction. Yeah, I'm not going to take it out, but just to put it back again. That this I can see that it's got the cartridge, and it also has an instruction book, and it also has the gel. I think there are 12 games in total, so it's not a bad bundle. All in a similar condition. For 1 or 2 players. Interesting take on the British flag there, not really very accurate. Enter the fast, tough world of American football. Okay. Oh, next one. Bedlam. It's going to be fun looking at these old game designs. I can. Should we do a review then? Bedlam. I love the Vectrex. It's exciting to get one back again. So there we are. Bedlam. It says cassette. Makes you think of a cassette tape, but it's a cartridge. This has an instruction book and a sheet. Next. You know what? I just had a thought about if I ever write an autobiography that nobody would be interested in, I'm sure. But if I was to write, maybe I should call it this. Oh, hilarious. This next game. I don't know, I've never played any of these games, to be honest. There was only one game I remember playing on the Vectrex, because when I had the Vectrex it was already when I got the Vectrex it was already vintage, and that was maybe not so, I don't know. Anyway, rip off. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. I'm so tempted to call my autobiography rip off. There we go, with the instruction manual and the thing as well. Not because Kickoff was a rip-off, but that big aspect of my life has been coming to terms with being ripped off, as you do. Well, you know, if you have something to lose, oh, scramble. So this is going to be, it's interesting, isn't it? All these games are all heavily inspired by other games of the time. So this one's Defender. And the box falling apart a bit, but let's have a look. I really hope there's the gel on this one, because this looks like it really needs the gel. Manual. Yes. I'm calling it a gel. I don't know if it's a gel. Is the right term. Colour mask. I don't know. We've got that one. Scramble. And then this one is Berserk. Probably going to be quite a long video. Oh, I'll do it in parts, like, yeah. Yeah. Berserk. This looks like it's a variant of the robot shooting game. I can't remember what that was called. Robots. And this, yeah, look at that. It's got box has fallen apart a bit, but that means that must be a good one. That must have been fun. You can tell which ones are were the most popular by how well they were used. To see what the state of the system is in, because looking at this, it looks like it's been well used. I have to hope. You know, no screen burn. I don't know. Well, if you don't risk. You know, it's risk. This one also, Starship. Ooh, some 3D looking graphics there. Starship. Right, so how many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it keeps going. And these ones were not... all the others were nicely wrapped, not this one. This is Web Warp. Oh. So, what does that remind you of? You see Jeff Minter here, maybe. Is that the original game, though? I don't know who made the original game of that style. Was it Jeff? I don't know. But Web Warp. And that also looks complete. Yeah. It looks like it. They got bored wrapping these, or they wouldn't fit in the case. So this one, yep. This is Cosmic Chasm. That looks complete. The box falling apart, but that's good, right? We got what big else we got? Starhawk. That looks exciting. Yeah, complete. And what else? There are two more. We're back to them being wrapped. I see a tank game. And let's try and get this out. Here we go. This one's called Spike. Spike, help! What is it, an adventure game? The dastardly villain, Spud, has kidnapped our heroine, the lovely Molly. Don't make games that way anymore. And taken her far away to his secret hideout. Spike, our courageous hero, and Molly's true love, races to her rescue. He'll be relying on your skills, and who you? And split-second timing to help him on his quest to save her. Avoid the dangerous creatures as you manoeuvre Spike along the treacherous path to Spud's hideout. If you're successful, Spike will rescue Molly and the two will live happily ever after. Until Spud strikes again. Oh, that nasty Spud. What a potato. Spike. I imagine you're not allowed to make games like that anymore these days. And the last one. Armour Attack, which looks like a tank game, but I see a helicopter as well. Wow. And this one also looks complete. Did I check if Spike was complete? I don't know, did I? I was all caught up in the narrative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I thought there were only 12. I got a bonus one then. I don't remember it. And so that's the end of that. But now, drum roll. Ooh. We see this was lying on the top. Mindstorm. This is the thing for the game. The system comes with a game built in, which is Mindstorm. And there's the manual. Put loose. Love to know if it's possible to polish these. Looks like you could polish the front maybe, but not the back. Alright, what do we have here? Ladies and gentlemen, and others. Oh. Ooh. We have one upside down, balanced precariously. Vectrex. Looks like a TV. This awesome machine. Right, let's see if I can adjust the camera here a little bit and down. How's that? Are we good? Can we see that? Let's get the you can see the light there. Let me try adjusting this a bit. How are we doing with that? Is that good? I need to be able to play it though. Well, we can put it at an angle like this maybe. And excuse me. think like that, it's a good compromise. There, clear screen on the thing. All right, let's give this a go. So this is the wonderful hitting of the camera. This is the wonderful Vectrex, and we'll see if it works. Right, big moment. Now this thing here comes down. Does it fold down? I seem to remember that oh, there was a little. I seem to recall it would flip down, but. Oh, there we are. The Vectrex controller, which looks reasonable condition. You can see that it's been played quite a bit because there's wear on this ring around here. But we shall see. But it looks reasonable. There's space for 2 controllers, but I need a second controller for 2-player games. And I think it only came with 1 controller. I mean, certainly this only comes with 1 controller. I dare say we could create one. That would be an interesting project. 4 buttons, sort of like an arcade machine. Because that was the idea, really. Because we had access to arcade machines. What a wonderful time that was. Playing video games. You go somewhere to play video games. It'd be exciting. Now you download them on your phone. It's not quite the same in a way. It's some of the spectacle has gone. So I'm not going to just plug this in. Let's take a look at the plug first. So this is your typical British through and through, this plug. It's an old one. You can tell from the screws are rusted. So what I'm going to do is just make sure that the bits in here are tight. They seem to be, they were not the tightest. And then we push maybe this insulation thing up into the bit there so it can be gripped by the, because that was sticking out, so that we had the live and neutral leads sticking out there. But we'll put that in and then just tighten these up. It's a good idea to check that if it's like a moulded plug, you don't need to, because you can't even open them. But from that era, everything had these on. Sometimes, I can remember, you would buy things, you'd need to buy the plug separately and put the plug on yourself. So, but yeah, you don't really want it to be making a poor connection and you plug it in and it starts arcing and then blows up the power supply circuit. Blow the voltage regulator, very nice. Well, that's the other thing. Well, we'll see. Let's give it a go. Yep, it's got a classic little volume control with a switch on it, which is all that's down there, and there's a reset button. Come on, let's give this a go. It's in reasonable condition. It's not bad, given its age. Whoa, that's looking good. That's looking really good. It's bright. Oh, look at that! You can't recreate the graphics. You just can't. I'll go into that at some point, but it's like, if you try and recreate this, you can try to recreate this in an engine. Well, what you'll get is it'll never be exactly the same. I think it's looking reasonably good. It's bright, which is really important, and you can see everything clearly. What I'm aware of though is that there seems to be a wobble. At least there was. Maybe that wobble's gone now. There was a wobble, which would suggest that it was sort of doing a little bit of, now it does it. When it's, that's interesting. It starts to wobble when it's doing the text. Text is really expensive. It has to build the text up with so many lines. Anyway, let's see if the controls work. And the answer is no, but maybe I need to plug it into the other socket. There we go. So of course this is, inspired by asteroids. Starfield. That's pretty good going. Superb. Happy with that. Right. So what you would do is you would put the overlay over it. So unfortunately this is where the problem with the overlays is that if they are scratched, these are not mint, and so if they're scratched then it will sort of mess up your view a bit, but it gives you colour, you see. Now the video that you see is probably going to be flickering. There isn't really a lot that we can do about that. But I will do a bit of research on how, yeah, it's not bad though through the, see if I can clean those a little bit. Ooh. What we need to do is to see how I can do a good screen capture of this so that we can look at the games properly. And I've got a lot of games to go through, but I'm really excited. We've got this wonderful thing, and I'm looking forward to hacking it as well. I'd quite like to see if I can connect this to the Acorn System 1. Oh, by the way, look at that. That looked like bad random number generator there. It's probably just the random number algorithm. Very nice. So there'll be more. There'll be more from this Vectrex coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.